Should we take a look at your ratings?
Yes, please.
Has Lingard got the most?
Who? No, Harold.
Harold has got a 10.
Well, he's got a hat-trick in the World Cup, for goodness sake. What do you want him to give him?
Well, no, OK, all right, calm down. But Lingard with a 9, you said was a revelation.
He was. Well, look, when you look at him playing for United, you look at him playing for England, he's sensational.
What happens when Dele Alli comes back?
That's a very good question for Southgate, because I can't see that Lingard will be dropped. It's probably going to be Loftus-Cheek. It's great experience for him, but maybe Loftus-Cheek drops out. But look, change your winning side. It's a big ask. They were fantastic today. Yes, the opposition was poor, but there's some very good performances.
What do you do if you're Gareth Southgate going into that final match now against Belgium? Both teams are through.
You win.
There's obviously different permutations as to whether or not it could be preferable to finish second. What do you do with the team? How many changes do you make? How much do you think about fatigue?
Number one, if it's me, number one, you find out how fit the lads are. You have a word with the lads, you have a word with the medical team, how fit the lads, who's on the red zone. Nobody's on the red zone, Gaffer. OK, let's go and win this game. Because it's all about momentum in the World Cup. We spoke for ad nauseum about the first game, how important in the first game is to get those 3 points. They got those 3 points, then the confidence started to grow. Yes, they're playing Tunisia and Panama, but when they went into this game today, they destroyed this side. And I still think that you want to win the group. You win the group, you get the second place side. I don't think you want to overthink it, Danny. I don't think you want to get too excited to in front.
But why can't you? Why can't you think? Well, why can't you plot? Why can't you think? Right, actually, I want to avoid Brazil.
This is a free game in some ways. You know, this Belgium game is perfect for Gareth Southgate, because he will understand that the opposition hasn't been particularly brilliant. He will understand that they've been fantastic. Now, coming up against a proper team in Belgium, after this game, he'll find out exactly where they are, whether they're as good as they think they are, or whether he needs to tighten up. You know, we've said how great they've been going forward, but that's okay when you're playing against teams who don't have the ability really to hurt you when you lose the ball.
But what about looking at the bracket and thinking what is preferable for England? For example, if they finish second, it could work out for them a lot better. You look at it and it could be a nicer run to those semi-finals where in theory you'd meet Spain, as opposed to the opposite end where, you know, it could be Brazil and Germany and that sort.
If you're in a position where you know exactly where you stand, you know exactly what you have, you know how good you are, you know the best way to play regardless, then if you're in a position like that, then maybe you can turn around and say, OK, well, maybe if this happens, we'll do that, and if this happens. I don't think England's in that position yet. I think England has to go out with their best side available and try and beat Belgium.
I agree.
And if they beat Belgium, I don't care if I'm Gareth Southgate who we get in the next game.
Yep.
Because if I can take care of Belgium, I can take care of pretty much all the teams in this competition.
I think there are a couple of things at play here. One is that all things being equal, you go out and you play and to win every single game. Maybe a more experienced team can take that step back, take your foot off the gas, and kind of try to read the bracket, as it were, and then pick the level back up as needed. This isn't a very experienced team. So you go out, you play to win every single time. The other danger with that is, as you start to look further down the bracket and try to pick and choose which side you're playing on, their last games are being played in the morning, and then the Group H games, which includes Colombia, Senegal, and Japan, are being played later that afternoon. So you're not quite sure who your opponent is yet. You might decide, well, this is the better route for us to go, and then all of a sudden you run up against a Colombia in the round of 16, which you do not want, especially when you have it could be Japan or Senegal at this point as the others to meet. So you try to read things a little bit too carefully like that, you could find yourselves in even more trouble.
Shaq, I don't think you want to get too clever.
That's what I'm saying. Don't. Play to win.
Look, if I'm Harry Kane, if I'm, as you say, Dele Alli coming back, I want to play Lingard. You want to play.
Martinez has come out and said he will make changes.
Well done to him. Big deal. I'm not interested in what he wants to do. If he wants to fiddle with his team, then let him knock himself out, because I think it's a mistake. Yeah. I really do, because Belgium, let's face facts, they haven't played anybody.
So you go full on?
Yeah.
I go full on.
You play the same team
I
as
absolutely do. And I go and make a statement, and I win the group, and whatever comes my way, that's what we play.